Well, hey guys, good morning. Aaron Walker coming to you live from my front yard this morning. It was really too pretty this morning to go down to the Greenway. I thought I'd hang out at my own house and take a walk this morning down the driveway, and I wanted to invite you guys to come along with me. So good morning. Hope your May 3rd is doing well. Hope this month has started out with a bang. We've got this quarter to crush, and I hope you guys are doing it this morning. I want to talk to you a little bit about giving. I've got a friend of mine named John Rulin. Now, we're not hanging out buddies. We don't see each other on Friday nights, and we're acquaintances. You know, to say we're friends would be stretching. It would not be the truth. The truth is that we met a few months ago, and he's been an amazing guy so far. He's a guy that truly teaches you how to give. And John Rulin wrote a book called Giftology, and we're going through it right now in our mastermind groups. I'm taking 70 men through this. Now, I got to be honest with you, this is not something that I was great at 15 years ago. I was all about success. I wanted to make money. I wanted to build stores. We wanted to have a successful company. And my primary thought was on Big A. It was on me and my family and things that I could do for myself. And I still want to do that to a certain degree. I still want to provide a nice place to live and nice vacations, nice homes. I want to do those things. But what I discovered back in 2001, after I had that horrific automobile accident, was that life is fragile. I mean, it's really, really fragile, and it can be taken from us like that. And I really discovered through that 5-year journey I was on, trying to discover what I was going to do next, is that I needed more significance in my life. Well, success is really about ourselves. It's about things that we're doing for ourselves. But significance is a whole different thing. That's really about other people. And one of the ways that I've discovered is to give. And you want to do that generously. Now, what's been a little bit ironic for me is through this process of teaching in the mastermind group is how few people really are generous outside of their own families. And I tell you, it takes work. It's not easy. It's not something that really comes natural to us. But when you do it, it is amazing at what takes place and what transitions in your life when you're generous. Now, it'll be stretching you a little bit. It'll be something that's not comfortable. It'll be something that you say, well, hey, I could take that money and do this with it or pay that bill off with it or save a little bit more money. But I want to encourage you to get outside yourself. Just try it. Just think about what I'm saying and maybe give it a week. Maybe go out and find somebody that can't repay you. Now, I'm not talking about being generous with just people that can do something for you or make an introduction or give you some prosperity in some way. I'm talking about maybe anonymously. And we try to practice this with our grandchildren. We'll do things for other people anonymously. We try to be generous with our own family members. Every month we highlight a person in our family. There's 10 of us. And we try to lavish them with food and notes and words of encouragement. But I'm talking about even going a step further than that with people that are in your sphere of influence. What if you were to do something like radical, like John talks about in his book, Giftology? He gives example after example of how he did radical things. When I met John several months ago, he sent Robin and I a knife. It was a Cutco knife. It was probably a $250 knife. He didn't have his logo on it at the Rulin Group. He had my logo on it, View from the Top, and he had mine and Robin's name underneath it and said, special gift to Aaron and Robin Walker. Well, Robin talks about that gift all the time. She said, I can't believe that somebody would do this. I can't believe that they didn't put their logo on it. I can't believe that they weren't trying to promote themselves. And what I've learned through reading Giftology is that there's a big difference in being generous to other people and promotions. When we promote View from the Top, you know, we may put our logo on it or we may say something about ourselves. But when it's a gift, you want to make it about that person rather than about yourself. And here's what's so funny, and I've noticed this over the past 15 years since we've tried to practice this, is that the natural reciprocity just pours back. Now, we don't need to give to get. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to go about it with the wrong heart. Recently, there was a guy in our mastermind group, and he'll remain anonymous for this video, but he said, hey, I want to do certain thing for a certain guy because I want to get something out of it. And over a 6-month transition, he gave to that guy rather than trying to get something from him. And I talked to him this week, and he said, you know what, it's not even of interest to me any longer that I get something from this guy because I so enjoyed giving to him. It's a mindset shift. And I'm going to be honest with you, it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. But man, when you do, the feeling that it gives you, the blessing that it bestows upon other people that you've given them something when you couldn't get anything from him, I'm telling you, it makes a difference in your life. There's a real transitional period that happens, and it takes time. There's that mindset shift that takes place. But man, when you lay down at night and you think, I've done all I could do today, I've been generous to people, I've helped them, I've promoted them. Oftentimes we'll do promotional videos for people that don't ask for it. We'll do words of encouragement just in an email, just like, hey, I had you on my mind today, I was thinking about you. Or we'll go on LinkedIn and we'll do a recommendation for that person. Introductions is something that we give daily. And it is so fun to see the transition that happens in other people's lives as a direct result of the introductions that we give people. We're going to be doing something in December as a mastermind group. We're going to focus outward for the entire month. The theme is going to be giving the ultimate gift, and that's to everybody in our families, in our community, the people that supply us, our vendors, our clients. We're going to lavish them with some sort of gift. And it doesn't necessarily have to cost a lot of money, but it can be your time. It can be the video, the words of encouragement. Listen, when you think about this, it's not that difficult to think of things to do for other people. What's hard is the implementation. It's like taking the time to do it. One guy said yesterday, I really lavish gifts on people that pay me money. And I said, you know what, if you lavish more gifts, you'd probably have more people paying you money because people want to be around people that are generous. Well, take this week and just think about it. I want you to do something small. Do things anonymously. Do things for people that can't do things for you. And you watch the transition that takes place in your life. I'm telling you, it's as much about you as it is them. And I promise you, you will enjoy it. You'll be teaching your family and your friends how to do this and well. Let's do the whole community. Share things on this thread that you've done in the past, not to boast, but to encourage. Give some guys some ideas of ways that you have helped other people. And watch what happens in their lives. All right, I'm Big A. I better get a shower and get out of here. It's a beautiful morning. I hope it's pretty where you're at. Share this message so other people can understand the blessings of giving. Let's talk about it more this week and this month, The Art of Science and Giving. Go get John Ruhlin's book, Giftology. I promise you it will change your life. Have a great day. I'm Aaron Walker, View from the Top.